Hello everyone, my name is Dan and today guys I've got another video for you today, and as you can see on the screen we are playing on domination on mission. Now I do love getting the spawn. C-spawn is probably the best way to start off on mission. I kind of feel like because you have the high ground and you have the advantage, it feels like you have a shorter run to B. It's a more easy and simple way to get to B instead of from A where you have to run up the hill and like high around the cover. You feel like you have that advantage of being right next to the flag. As you see here, I'm stopping the enemies from getting anywhere near that flag, so hopefully some of my teammates can help me out, but they don't actually do that, so I'm going to get round the back of this flag and just kind of like clear out the enemies and make sure my teammates get it. And you see there, they do cap it. So there's a few things I want to talk about the gameplay. You'll see I killed that guy, Joni, I think his name was. Now this guy was just having some sort of, there he is, I just killed him. We were having some sort of slag battle. He was just trying to make me like, oh man, you're terrible, look at you, you're like laying low. And I'm like, yeah, I don't normally lay low, but it's just a gameplay style that I wanted to try out, and I will talk about it in a second. He's like, man, you're terrible, look at you go, look at you. And he's like running around with MP7 assassin. I'm like, dude, just shut up and play the game. Anyway, he's like trying to beast me. He's like trying to, like in the other game before, he was like getting 360s on me for like no apparent reason. So I was just like, right, we have to tear this guy up in this game, and you will see that he gets an absolute terrible KD, and I know KD doesn't mean much, but to him he was like obviously really pissed off and humiliated because I did tear him apart. I think I got 51 kills and 15 deaths, and he got like 30 kills and 28 deaths, something like that. So we did actually tear him up this game, and you'll see I do spend a lot of time around the flags, which is, as I said, not something I actually do, and I want to talk about this. And I think this playstyle involves around the weapon, and as you can see on the screen, I am using the M4 or the M4A1. I'm going to call it the M4 for short, just to save some time for the video. But as you see, I am using the M4 with a red dot and extended mags, and I've been using this gun recently, just trying to level it up. I've been leveling up a lot of guns, as you see in the other video I posted. I was using the PM9, now I'm using an M4. I'm going for a wide variety of weapons, and I really do enjoy using all these different types of weapons when I get around doing them. I've been using a lot of shotguns recently, as I did say. I'm using the MP9, I've got that gold now, no, PM9, sorry, I keep calling it MP9. And I've just been mixing it up, and I really am enjoying it. When I use this gun, the M4A1, it really does remind me of the old days of COD 4. You know, this is the sort of gameplay I would sort of do. Stick around the edge of the map, just watching out for enemies, getting on them flags when it's appropriate, and just keep the enemies out of sight, really. This is something that I really did do on COD 4. And when I put this gun on, when I put on the red dot, it instantly thinks, yeah, that's COD 4. It looks exactly like the COD 4 weapon, and I'm really glad that Infinity Ward did do this. I know it's come to the end of the game, but I only really just realised it because I haven't used the gun too much. But if you guys have been running around the map too much and you're doing terrible, which I have been doing recently, that PM9 gameplay was pretty lucky, really, and I wasn't kind of expecting it to come, and it just randomly happened. I just randomly got on a tear, and it just seemed to work out. But I tried this weapon out, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to take it slow. I'm going to work with my team. I'm going to stick around the B flag and trying to cap it when I can, not on my own, with teammates. And I'm just going to try my hardest to win this game. And it did work, and it really did work. I got 51 kills and 15 deaths. I can't remember if I said that or not, but yeah, anyway, I did that. And I've just been noticing this games a lot recently, guys. When I've been rushing around on games recently loads, just trying to get some sort of gameplay. I don't know why. Like in FIFA the other day, I was playing with my friends. I was playing centre mid, and everyone else was playing like striker and everything. And I was just running up there like in the box, trying to get like amazing goals, headers and stuff. But because I'm a striker and I'm really terrible at the game, it wasn't working. And I've just been noticing that I've been rushing for some reason. I don't know why, but I've just taken it slow in this gameplay. I was like, right, I'm going to slow down. And I was doing this on FIFA as well. I was like, right, keep your head in the game. Just think what you're doing. Think where your position is and stay in that position. And I guess you could kind of associate that to COD. You're thinking about your role, you're thinking about your position in the game. I was like, yes, I'm going to stick by the flags, I'm going to keep the enemies away from it, and I'm going to control the traffic of the map and just keep it slow paced for me and not run round. And I kind of balanced that between that rushing and that sort of balance between rushing and just like sitting and like controlling the traffic. I did put specialist on because you know I do love specialists. But when I see people use specialists, they go, oh, you're terrible, you don't care about your team. But we've already talked about that. I do like going around the flags on this game. But if you think about it, when you use specialist, it's only from your gun kills. It's pure down to you, not for the kill streaks. It's not your Reaper, it's not your Pavlo getting the kills, it's you. So I got 51 kills there using my gun, in using my Bouncing Betty. And if you guys want to know this class setup, you can see it's Scavenger, Blast Shield Pro, and Marksman. Now, it's not really a usual setup you would see on an M4. You'd normally see like Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Marksman or Stalker. That's like the usual setup you see. But you know what? I was like, I don't really want to run out of ammo. I want to make sure I have the ammo, so I'm not constantly running around the map. And that did work. I've got the Blast Shield on to protect me from stuff like that, the Predator, but it obviously didn't work there. But it's just... And it really does annoy me, Blast Shield, sometimes. It doesn't work, but it did work against Dead Man Hand. I think it did come up earlier in the game, or it may come up later, but I'm not sure. I remember I did save myself from a Dead Man's Hand using Blast Shield. And Marksman just really does help when you don't want to run in there. As I have said, I've done this said millions of times already. I'm not running in there this game, really, until I get on the tear, which you will see at the end. But there's not really much I want to talk about in the gameplay really more, guys, so I hope that was just a nice little talk about the gameplay, just telling you what sort of style you should use if you're running around too much and you're noticing that your gameplay performance is going down. But on to another topic right now, and this is something I did bring up in another video, and I want to let you guys know about it, because you guys are actually talking up now, and I don't know what happened. I think it's because I've been inactive recently, and you guys really did enjoy the last video, so I'll ask this question again. I will tell you the story behind it first. So pretty much I did ask on the channel, I think probably about 4 videos ago, I said, would you guys like to see me play a scary game for the Let's Plays? Now I have actually come across a good game that I have seen which would scare the hell out of me. It really does look so scary, and you may think, oh Dan, you're such a wimp, you should just get on with it and play with it. I will probably do it. Now this is the story behind it. My good friend Dave, he sent me a message on Skype saying, Dan, you have to do this Let's Play on this game. And I was like, Amnesia? No. And I was like, Slender? Yeah. And he was like, damn it, yeah. So if you haven't heard of Slender, guys, it's probably one of the most scariest games that are out there at the moment, and it's really simple as well. If you don't know what it is, pretty much it's this like mythical guy, like Jeff the Killer, you know, them sort of stuff. There's someone called Slender Man. It's kind of like from Enderman. That's what Minecraft got Enderman from. It's called Slender Man, and he kind of looks a bit like the Enderman, but he's like a human form, and he's just meant to know to like snatch people up in the woods and all that sort of game. I'll link you to like a gameplay or something in the description below, but it's just that, and you're in the woods, you're on your own, you're looking for notes, you only have a flashlight, and it's really dark, and you have this tall figure chasing you, and when you turn around he can be there any moment. So it's really something I do not want to do, but if you guys are I'm sure I would get the kick out of it after editing it, but I know when I do it I'm going to be like no, and it's not going to work out me doing it, but as long as it's sort of entertaining for me and entertaining for you, I will give it a go, and it's keeping me active on the channel until this month is over, and it's getting there. I'm halfway through this work, so it's coming up quite quickly, and I'm earning quite a bit of money, so that will be very useful for getting my new computer, which I did say before. It's going to really be beneficial to the channel, guys. So many games I can do now, mod so many games and record so many games. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So I would highly suggest this class, guys, just to, sort of, I don't know, I've been watching all these videos recently, these news portals keep going like, they keep mucking up in their speech, and I'm just like, oh no, that's how I'm thinking now, and they go like, hit that, you might have seen it on YouTube, but I'm not going to go into that, but yeah, anyway, as I did say, I would highly suggest this class. Really do use it if you're running around the map and you're like trying to get some unique stuff. Like COD has got a bit boring recently, and everyone's just been running around with different weapons. Well, that's what I've noticed anyway. And if you want to like give something different a go, use the M4. I don't think too many people have used the M4. It's a good weapon, and it's not one of the weapons you really see people use a lot, because it's been in all the CODs, and people are like, oh, the M4. I'm just going to try something else. Now that you've done all them something else, them other weapons, why don't you come back to the M4 and give it a go? I've already got awesome camo and halfway through level 30 on it, and I've only been using it for like a day, so I would highly suggest using it, guys. So as you see, it's the end of the gameplay. 51 kills and 15 deaths. I thought it was pretty good, so I have got another gameplay coming up which I will talk about in another video, so I hope you do enjoy it, guys. Please answer that question, let me know what you think about that Let's Play on Slender. I'll put a link in the description. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you thumbs up this video, I would highly appreciate it. So thank you for watching, guys. My name is Dan, and I will see you later. Goodbye.